Alani Oluwadamila Ayuba. We are live on podcast True Talk with Mr. Aikov and Miss Jennifer. And here we're to talk about does talent matters and connection. Before we proceed, Mr. Aikov, please, can you kindly introduce yourself to you?
My name is Aikov, and I'm an artist and a cinematographer too. So that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. How about Miss Jennifer?
Okay, it's good. Thank you for having me. I'm Jennifer, and I'm a cinematographer as well as a brand strategist.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So on our topic today, what can we actually talk about? What definition can we give to connection and talent? What do you think? And how can we describe them with Ego and Yan, or what can we talk about it? Miss Jennifer first, sorry.
Okay, talent can just simply be defined as your inherent ability, the ability for you to do something without enforcing it.
Okay.
Then for connections, it's just like a relationship, you understand? The people who know you enough to trust you and want to invest in you, and I can still say connection does not really come only from people who just want to connect with you, maybe they want to invest in you. Even information can actually be placed as connections as well.
Okay, how about you, Mr. Aikov?
I would just say talent is what God has given to you to pass through life, which is your gifts.
Okay.
Yeah. Then white connection is the people around you, and those people around you, the people they know. You get it now? So it's just a simple.
Okay, what can we say about this now? We have many youth in Nigeria that only focus on talent without they neglect the connection part of it. Like, okay, let me just try to build. I know how to do this. Let me try to build this. And why they neglect the connection part of it? Does that mean that they can't be able to succeed in life? Because many people believe that without connection they can't really go far. So does that mean that those with just talents cannot be able to succeed? Ms. Jennifer, what can you talk about that?
No. You can't say those without talent cannot succeed. Okay. You understand? Talent can help you succeed in life if you actually strategize it very well. You understand? If you plan it very well, you can actually become somebody with your talent, because it's an ability. So which means that makes you unique. Do you understand? So if you understand your talent and you're able to work on it, you can definitely make money out of it. And we'll see instances of where people actually made it to fame with just their talent. And connections can actually help you, like taking you from a scale of 1 to 100. You understand? So I think with talent, you can actually succeed in life.
Which one would you have supported? Is it talent or connection in this matter?
So I'll support more connections, you understand? Because my reason is this. If a talent is not being sponsored, you can as well just be like someone who doesn't have anyone, you understand? Because we are in a society whereby the society favors those people that are known. We see a lot of people that actually had talent, but they were not known, so nobody cares about them. But for the ones that are known, people appreciate their talent, because we see them and say, okay, I know this person because somebody actually brought that person out. Like I said, information can actually brought you out. So you understand, so there are different ways in which you can be publicized. So if you are not known, nobody cares. If you're a good singer, you are here, you are in your house, nobody knows if you know how to sing very well. But there's somebody that was able to invest in you and see that, okay, this person is good, and I just want to bring you out. So I will appreciate you that you are an artist. But if you're inside and you're very good, I don't care, I don't know you. But it's only the people that I know that I can actually appreciate. So that's why I said connection actually comes in. Not only the talent, but it actually help and give you that speed.
That's good. I'm going to agree with that a little, but I still have a question. But I have a kind of general knowledge. I'm coming back to that. But let me ask Mr. Aikov. Mr. Aikov, this part of this discussion now, what part are you going to be supporting? Because it's a kind of a strategic way. Some youths are not really looking into talent and connection. Some people just based on talent, not looking at the connection part. While some people are struggling to get the connection part without no talent. What part are you going to support me?
I won't actually be supporting any grant. I'm based on balancing.
Okay.
Now, with that talent, you can't get there. With that connection, you can't get there. So the two actually works together. So I'm not against any one of them.
Okay.
You get it now. If you don't have connection, the advice I do have for people that don't have connection, they should look for people who are connected. And the advice for people who don't have talent and they are connected, they should look for people who are talented and they create a business together. And they go through consistent process to get to that point.
Mr. Ekov, I have an issue with that. Now let's just take we have three classes of, we have Nigeria actually, we have three classes. We have the rich, we have the middle, we have the low class. So when we talk about the low class people, what do you think about, we can't talk about connection. None of them have connection and possibly they might not be able to get to reach those people that might want to assist them. So what do you think about that? Do you keep telling them that, okay, try to check out for those that have connection before you can be successful? What kind of advice are you going to give to that kind
in our Nigeria now?
Yes.
It is very easy to blow. Even though you are in the snow, it's very, very easy to blow because of the social media. There's TikTok, there's YouTube, there's different. So it's just like the TikTok now is not your connection. It will connect you to people that you don't even know that are existing. People are looking at you, even though it's 200 followers. People are looking at you, even though it's a 100 view. That inside that 100 view, there is someone who is watching. Let me see the consistency of this boy. Before you know, he will just connect you to someone who has the capacity to push you forward. So that's why I say it's very easy nowadays. It's not like before that you will now start carrying your CD plates. If you are an artist, to each door, it's very difficult at that time. But now, just come, you just mind, you just do your thing. You post, this song is sweet, this thing is sweet. Maybe you are the editor, you edited something, you just post it online. Man, this guy, come and edit for this man. He's already connected. But if you are not doing, in some of my head talks video I normally do, I always say, if you are not doing, you cannot get to that place. You have to start doing, even though you are not perfect, do. In the doing process, you get perfect in it. If you don't have the finance, look for a way out to do it. Like, for example, I didn't have the money to go to a studio to record my voice, to sing. But what I do, I know I have a laptop. I know in church they have mic. They have sound card. What will I do? I have to sit down to learn how to produce myself. So I was not producing, I'm pushing out. And that is a song, one of the songs I made myself. That is a song that this media company now is going to use. Wow. You see the stuff now.
Yes.
You see the stuff.
Yes, I do.
So it's just a process. It's a process. So I'm not saying talent is better than connection. Connection is better. If you are doing, you should be connected, and when you are consistent in it, you will get to that place. No matter what, nothing except death takes you. So that is
okay. Then, Miss Jennifer, yes, since you said you support connection, I have a question for you, and the question is this: what if you have the connection and you don't have the talent? Do you know that at a point in time, the connection might die off? So what will sustain you without no talent?
Okay, see, when a person wants to sponsor you, basically it's business. Because if a person wants to invest in your talent, he's thinking of his ROI, which is the return of investment, you understand? Because there's no investor that wants to invest in you without getting reward out of it. And like I said earlier, that connections is a leverage. It helps you scale from 1 to 100, right? And talking about talent, which is an inherent ability. Now, talent can be outsourced, it can be bought. So if, for example, I'm an investor and I want to invest in a particular talent, or I want to invest into the media, I could source for people that can do it. You understand? Because in as much as we are talented, there are people who learned it and they did very well. Not everybody are talented in music, but they actually learned it as a skill and they did very well in the music industry. Likewise, the acting and whichever industry you find yourself, you understand? So if I'm going to be working with someone and I feel like I'm an investor and I want to sponsor a particular project, I will think of my gain first. You understand? Because your benefit is that you're going to scale. My benefit is that I'm going to make money of it. So you're talking about sustainability, right? there is nothing that is 100% sustained, you understand? But there's a particular time frame for everybody to, like your word, blow, right? In as much as the artist is blowing, I'm making my money as well. You understand? So if that season elapses, if I want to reinvest, I might pick up another person and invest in that person. Or the artist who can just decide to do something else. You understand?
But Ms. Jennifer, I don't want to mention names, but I'll just mention this one person. But the other person, I'm going to leave it blank. Olamide once sponsored an artist. Okay. When Olamide sponsored this artist with the aim that, okay, there will be a return on investment. So he saw the talents in this artist and he sponsored the artist. On the long run, the artist lost his concentration and led him back to the trenches where he came from. Why I didn't talk about this is that does not mean that the talent the guy has does not match the connection Olamide was giving or what I didn't talk about
at
that.
least you would have just called so that I can know what to talk about. You understand? You called Olamide. I believe you can call the person that is sponsored so that if I know the person, I can actually talk from that person.
No, I don't want to call
so,
it.
okay,
But
Olamide actually sponsors someone, and at the long run, the talent. Okay, you're talking about talent, right?
Yes.
That's why I say it can be outsourced. You understand? So if an investor invests in talent and he finds out at the end of the day he's not giving him money, of course, within that period of time, within that duration of their contract, the person must have gained a lot from it. You understand? So I can just decide to pick another person and work with them. So like we're saying from the onset that talent and what they call it and connections. You understand? Connections matters a lot because it makes you easy. It makes you easily become the person you want to become. You understand? Because if you are talented and you are not known, nobody cares. You understand? You see, the lot of people on social media today, they do things not because they know how to do it well, but because they are informed, they are with the right information. And like I said, connections is information as well. So they have the right information that can make them, that people will perceive them as this person know how to do it. You understand? So
the last part of the question I even want to hear from you is that will the connection not be abused? You don't have the talents now. I'm looking for a connection. I got the connection. Yes. What matters is the connection I will not be abused.
It will not be abused.
It will.
Why
it will be abused. Because just imagine, okay, let me use a building, for example. You have an engineer and you have a relative that don't know about building. And you know someone that knows about building. He's good at it. Will you carry your money because you love your relative, you cherish your relative, will you carry your money and give it to your relative to go and build your own house?
No, like
so you just answered what happened to the connection?
See, if you want to, before you want to be connected with someone, you trust the person enough now. You understand me? So it's not about relationship. It's not
It's a sibling. You should have trusted a sibling more
than
any other person.
No, that's not where it comes in. You understand? Because this is investment. Because every connections, there is a reason for it. There's nobody that wants to invest in you just because of. If you check very well, there's an ulterior motive for it. You understand me? So if I want to invest on a talent, I will definitely scrutinize that talent very well. I will know the reason why I want to invest in this talent because I will not just want to throw my money there. You understand? So
he actually asked you, he said, this person does not have a talent and you want to invest because you said
it can be a source. I said it.
You said it can be.
I can buy talent.
You can buy talent.
Yes.
So okay, if they connect
so if I want to buy talent, will I go to the market and buy something that is not productive?
I actually get your point, but at the same point, let us now put it in the picture that I am the one. Okay, I am the one. Am I the one checking out for the connection, or I'm the one that have the talent trying to get the connection? So you should put it like ourselves and not the boss trying to check for the talent or trying to source. Or let's put it like we are the one this thing is happening to. So we're able to get the communication. We're able to get the meaning of what we are trying to drive. Do you understand me well?
Yeah.
The question is, if your brother does not know about building and your brother needs a connection, you have the connection, will you give your brother the money to build when he does not have the building?
I'll answer that question. I cannot invest in a business that is not productive.
So I think talent also matters.
You understand? No. The reason why I say for somebody to want to, that's why I say it can be learned. I said this earlier on that in as much as
you can't give 100 million to someone who is learning. You first let me pay for your learning process.
What I'm trying to say is this.
Hello, you get it now?
Yes, I do.
See,
I do.
musician, you see every musicians we have today that are talented. They are
That's the
learned,
problem. They never grow. That's why they never grow.
They are very well. They are doing
No,
well.
they're not.
You understand? Then when it comes to, you're talking about
I don't want to mention names. I don't want to mention names. But
you're
you
talking
start
about
mentioning names.
architecture, but that's
You see that they're not doing well at all.
And there are some people who are talented too. They are stagnant.
Okay.
They never grow at all. Now talking about the architecture, right? You made a reference about architecture. I want to invest in a business. Will I go and pick a novice to? No, now sentiment aside, I will not do that. So if I want to do a project, I will definitely look for people who I know they are capable to do it, because this is an investment. So if somebody wants to sponsor you, aside of being talented, of course, like I said, talent can still be at source, because any investor that is coming is thinking of what he's going to gain at the end of it all. Do you understand? So your talent is not even enough. You understand? Because there are people who are talented and they are not doing very well today. Okay, then you ask yourself, what happened to the talent? And there are people who don't even have any idea. They're not talented, but they learn how to sing, they learn how to mix all of these things, and they did very well in it. So that's it. So, like I said earlier, not like talent is not important, but I think connection helps a lot. It takes you from a 0 to 100. And if you are working on talent alone, you will definitely struggle. So it's one of the advantage everybody needs. You understand? Because it takes you from 0 to 100.
So okay, thank you very much for this. Lastly, before we end this podcast, I would like to, Mr. Eichhoff, what is the advice you can give to the youth out there? We have talented youth out there, but no connection. We have people that has connection, but no talent. And what should they take as priority in connection and talent?
I would say in your circle, there's someone who is connected. It's just that they are not seeing your consistency now. They're not seeing that work, putting work, because it's not about being talented alone. It's that strength to be consistent at it. Continuous, I call it continuously. Just continue anyway. I call it just continue the process. You get it now? Yeah. Continue the process, and you will see that inside your circle, you will see, even though the person don't have the capacity, he knows somebody that will say, see this guy. If you watch Ashake, okay, you see that his friends
consistently,
his friends inside his circle, all his friends were blown up, but they saw this guy, see you, he's good. Allow me there fast. See my brother, see, what you know, and he's doing well because of he continued it. It's not about I'm talented and you are sleeping on your bed.
No.
That is just it.
So Ms. Jennifer, do you have anything to say to that? Just in conclusion to what one to
like you said, consistency actually is the bedrock of it, because as somebody who wants to, you're talented and you want to be connected as well, you just have to make people see your credibility. You understand? You have to prove to somebody that, okay, I can do this. You understand? So you just keep doing what you're going to do, keep pitching. One day you're going to see somebody that will find what you are doing interesting and want to connect with you. So in as much as you've been connected, there are a lot of things that are still going into it. You understand? You just have to keep doing what you do, and that's it.
Okay. Mr. Eichhoff and Ms. Jennifer, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate you to be here today. Guys, thank you very much for watching us today. Have a good day.